We're part of a grand tradition that began in Miami Beach in the early 1900s. Well, obviously the stone crab are the feature. Joe's was actually the original restaurant to cook stone crab and serve them. So obviously stone crab is the star of the show. Up here in Chicago, we've actually added prime steaks to the mix. Do a lot of lobster, Alaskan king crab legs, that kind of thing.
Stone crab is a species of crab that lives and grows in the Florida Keys up into the Gulf in western Florida. We crack them, and if we do our job right, the shell will fall away just perfectly, and it takes all the hassle and the mess out of eating the crab. So what you're left with is just a nice perfect piece of claw that you can dip in the mustard sauce and eat.
I think Joe's in Miami became famous for their hospitality, and we've been fortunate. We've got a great staff here, and we hope that we make people feel just that they had a great time at Joe's.
Welcome to Joe's, everyone. Happy to have you here. Thank you all very much.
So Ted, you say that Joe's stone crab is rock solid. Tell us why you chose it.
There's something on it for everybody. You know, you have your steak, you have your seafood, you know, you have the crabs, you have lobster. It runs the whole gambit. So it's just wonderful. The waiters that you have are very attentive. They would not being too intrusive. They'll come, they'll sit you down, you know, give you a couple minutes, ask you what you want, you know, give you a good explanation, talk to you, you know, they're interactive with you. You know, the first time going there, they suggest things, and every suggestion that they've made for myself or anyone that I've been there with, you know, it's been right on the money.
I think the wait staff is phenomenal. So I agree with you 100%. And the one thing, and I guess I could use the word seasoned wait staff, because it is. You realize really
like
early.
The wait staff's been there for a long time.
You realize early on that this isn't just a summer job for a college kid. I mean, this is a profession, and people are taking this seriously, and it's phenomenal. I mean, I was blown away by the service.
Peter, when you walked in, how did you feel when you first walked into Joe's?
Well, when we first walked in, we kind of caught it around 6 o'clock on a Thursday night, I think, and there was a lot of buzz going in the front. And when I first walked in, I thought, oh, it's a bar.
Right.
That was the first thing. It is separated as soon as you walk in, but we got there early for our reservation. Immediately they showed us to our table, and there were people around all the time taking care of us, but like you said earlier, we never felt intruded on. No one was ever getting in our business too much. Everyone seemed to be really concerned for our dining experience and really with it. However, first thing that happened when we went in is they had a Billie Holiday CD on. This is the DJ and me. And Billie Holiday kept skipping, and I thought, oh my God, what blasphemy.
Does it really ruin your experience if the music's bad?
Well, it was so nice to hear Billie Holiday, and it was coming in and it was adding to everything. And I thought, wow, this is great. And then she was Autumn in New Yorking a couple more times than I wanted to hear.
It's funny that you even mentioned music, though, because when I first walked in, I mean, the first thing I thought was Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like
that's
crude.
exactly what you think about.
I mean, I just felt like I was somebody special when I walked in there.
We did actually get the stone crabs. I figured we're there. This is the first thing that we have to get. And they didn't quite taste like I remembered them tasting. And I think maybe it had something to do with maybe we're not in season for them. But it was kind of a little disappointing. We both got 2 of the medium claws, and it was a little watery.
How do crabs go out of season?
Well, the stone crab is actually from Florida. They're on season from October to May.
But my boyfriend, he actually had the 2-pound live Maine lobster.
Ooh, you know, they were introducing that on the menu, and the waitress came up and said, you know, it's gently steamed, and then she went into a big biology lesson about how they open it up and crack open the claws and open the head, and I thought, you know, I looked at my friend that I was with and I thought, we're not getting that. I don't care if you want it.
Again, I'm a big meat eater. My fiance is a vegetarian, and it's always a very pleasant experience for her. And I've been to this place like numerous times because it's fantastic, and always feels that the seafood is fresh.
I ordered a steak, and my friend ordered swordfish, and it was a good play on both of them. The swordfish was really tasty, as was my steak. But you know, if you've been there a bunch of times, I think I need your wallet. 'cause I found it to be a little steep.
Well,
a little steep
I wasn't gonna
on the
say.
price.
I can totally agree, but that means I don't go out and eat 5 times a week. That week I may be able to go out just one time. You know, you consolidate. You know, when you want to make, when it's a special event, you want to do it.
And
But
you
I
could
definitely
probably not go over. I mean, when my boyfriend and I went there, I wanted to do everything.
Right.
I did appetizers, I did
Us too.
cocktails, we did salads, we did a bottle of wine,
Right.
we did, you know, the a la carte, and I mean, the service was definitely worth it. I didn't feel gypped or
Right.
anything, and we dropped a penny on this meal.
It's definitely an experience. I mean, I think if I were going to the opera one night and I wanted to add something really snazzy to that, I might do it all in one big night.
Well, I think this is a place though that it does both. You know, you can either go there and it's very elegant, or yet a very casual experience.
Peter, did you enjoy some of the homemade desserts at Joe's?
I did. We dove into this giant chocolate thing that was really what, if I'm going back, I think I'm going back and getting 2 of those and not eating anything else. The chocolate, and then of course key lime pie. I knew we had to try a piece of that. So yeah, you had to do it. Just had to do it to go with it. But yeah, really a good sort of punctuation mark at the end of the meal. Everything came together, and we left very full for such a high-end restaurant. I do have to say that we were very full, rolling out of there, kind of holding ourselves.
Well, Ted, this was your selection. Give us a summary.
Perfect. Great food, great atmosphere, perfect place to go.
Deb?
Great experience. The food and service, well, the service was phenomenal. The food was good. And if someone else were paying, I'd go back.
Yes, I second the motion. If someone else had the bill, I would definitely go back. But for a really good, safe, high-end place to go, I think this is your best bet.
Well, you can crack some claws at Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab, 60 East Grand Avenue, 312-379-5637. They're open for lunch and dinner, Monday through Saturday, and dinner on Sunday. Reservations are accepted. Average dinner tab per person without drinks, $45.